Seek Him before you solve it. Hope-filled leadership under real pressure. When hope feels costly, but still necessary. Some mornings you wake up with a quiet heaviness that does not match the calendar. You love Jesus. You want to lead well. You want to be present at home. You also carry real pressure, and pressure has a way of shrinking your world down to whatever feels urgent, loud, and demanding. That is when hope can feel costly. Hope asks you to trust God's character while the situation still looks unfinished. Hope asks you to keep your heart open when your instincts want to close up and protect you. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. Lamentations 3:25, NIV. That verse does not invite you into denial. It invites you into direction. It points your inner compass back to the one who stays steady when everything else shifts. For faith-based leaders, that is not soft comfort. That is a leadership move. When your hope stays in God, you stop treating outcomes like they get the final word on your peace. The cost of hope is the surrender of control, but the gift of hope is the return of peace. Seek first in the minutes before you react. Leadership pressure is rarely one giant moment. It is 1,000 small moments where your body tightens and you start moving too fast. You read a message that feels sharp. You see a number that concerns you. You sense tension on your team. And before you know it, you are solving, fixing, pushing, and controlling. You can call it productivity, but it often comes from fear. Seeking God looks like choosing a truer pace. Seeking is the decision to reorient before you respond. It can be as simple as stopping your fingers before you type, breathing once, and asking God for wisdom that is clean and calm. It can be choosing to read Scripture before you read notifications. It can be refusing to make a high-impact decision until you have taken a moment to remember who God is and who you are in Him. Seek Him before you solve it. If you want a practical way to build this into your day, use your tension as a signal. The moment you feel rushed, treat that as an invitation to seek, not later. Now. Then take the next right step with a quieter heart. Cash flow pressure. Without panic or control. Cash flow pressure does not stay in the spreadsheet. It leaks into your tone, your sleep, your patience, and your relationships. It turns normal decisions into heavy decisions. It tempts you to compromise, not always in big, obvious ways, but in small, subtle ways that slowly reshape your integrity. Picture the early morning desk. The room is still dim, and the world has not started asking things of you yet. Your screen glows with the numbers you cannot ignore. Money in, money out, bills scheduled, payroll looming, a client invoice that should have been paid already. You run it again because you want the math to comfort you, but it cannot. In that moment, you do not just need a plan. You need presence. Lamentations 3:25 gives you a simple place to return. Put your hope in God's goodness, not in perfect timing or flawless forecasting. Seek Him right there at the desk. Ask for wisdom, yes. Ask for provision, yes. Also ask for a steady spirit. When you seek God first, you still do the work, but you stop letting fear drive the work. Then do what faithfulness looks like in real life. Send the follow-up. Review expenses with clarity. Make the hard call you have been avoiding. Invite a trusted advisor to look at the numbers with you. Not because you are panicking, but because you are stewarding. You can be practical without being frantic. You are not alone at that desk. Waiting. That works. The quiet work of trust and obedience. Waiting is where many leaders get tired in their souls. You can take the right actions and still not see immediate relief. You can pray, plan, and execute, and the timeline still moves slower than you want. That gap tempts you to seize control, to rush, to force certainty, or to make decisions from anxiety just to feel movement. But waiting is not doing nothing. Waiting is staying faithful without needing instant proof. When you hold Lamentations 3:25 close, you start to see that hope and seeking are not one-time choices. They are a repeated posture. You keep placing your hope in God. You keep seeking Him. That becomes the work beneath the work, the inner training that keeps you from drifting into fear-driven leadership. Here is what this can look like today. If you feel delayed, choose one obedient step you already know you should take and do it with a settled heart. If you feel uncertain, pray before you plan, and plan with humility. If you feel stuck, keep showing up, keep telling the truth, keep doing what is right, and let God handle what you cannot control. Hope is not lazy. Hope is disciplined. Relationships that breathe. When your hope stays in God. When leaders face pressure, relationships often become collateral damage. You do not intend to do it. It just happens. Your mind stays elsewhere. Your patience shortens. Your listening gets shallow. You start treating people like problems to solve instead of souls to love. Lamentations 3:25 offers a relational reset because it moves your hope off of people. When your hope rests in God, you stop demanding that your spouse, your team, your clients, or your friends carry what only God can carry. You stop needing them to make you feel secure. Seeking God changes your relational posture. It slows your response time. It softens your tone. It helps you tell the truth without trying to win. It helps you ask better questions, not just deliver better answers. It helps you repair faster because you are not defending your worth. You are pursuing love. Try a simple practice the next time you feel relational tension. Pause before you walk into the conversation. Seek God for 1 minute. Ask Him to guard your words and soften your heart. Then go in aiming for faithfulness, not dominance. You may be surprised how often the room shifts when you enter it with hope, anchored somewhere deeper than your own strength. When your hope stays in God, people around you can finally breathe. Where faith and work meet, a daily rhythm for leaders who carry weight. Faith and work connect in the smallest choices. The choice to tell the truth when it costs you. The choice to honor people when you feel rushed. The choice to protect your integrity when money feels tight. The choice to lead with courage without turning harsh. Those are the moments that form you. You do not need a complicated system to live Lamentations 3:25. You need a repeatable rhythm. Start your day by seeking God before you start solving problems. Return to Him when pressure spikes. End your day with a short review that includes gratitude, confession, and release. You will still carry real responsibility, but you will carry it with a different center. You are not meant to live on adrenaline. You are meant to live on hope. Seek Him before you solve it. If you want a next step that feels doable, choose one pressure point you are carrying today and bring it into God's presence in plain words. Then take one practical action that matches your values, not your fear. Do that, and you will start to lead with a steadier heart, the kind of heart God can keep shaping over time.